Just sold this minifigure again, so it goes back into drawer 4862. So I rebuilt it. I sold it like 5-10 minutes ago. 4862 right here. So I moved the old one to the front and the new one to the back. So that's rebuilt now. And yeah, that is the right head. And so now I've got the vlog downloaded and the clips in order, and it's, well, I better get it right back up, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Let me minus this. Oh yeah, well, it's already up still. So I've got that to work on. I'm going to put this cup away here, and then the heads that were not fully sorted are a little bit more sorted now. All of the dual faces that are blocked open stud have now been removed. And now there is 2 containers and they are all stacked now, so that's nice. And so then these ones here are going to be stacked according to this list here. And then there is that. And so yeah, I'm gonna edit the vlog, work on these, and then see what I can get listed from here. I'm gonna show you an auction. Oh, 1 second, where is it? And you tell me what you think its current price is. It's got these minifigures here, and this. The same ones, just the one thing. Now, this is the title. 1 second, let me show it. That's the title there. So, what do you think the current auction price is? Well, if you guessed below $10,000, you would be wrong, because that's its current price. I think that's the definition of shell bidding, if I'm not mistaken. And so either the seller is increasing the price or trying to. I realistically don't think they would do such a crazy number if they're trying to do shell bidding, or just some 8-year-old got a hold of their parents' eBay account and bid $10,000 because like, oh, cool, Lego, and then just bid on it. So I'm not sure if I should feel bad for the seller or for the parents of a kid who might have gotten a hold of their eBay account. So I just won a smaller auction on eBay. It was only 40 minifigures, but I went for this one. I mean, there's a few. Well, there's an Ewok, and can't remember the name of him. But then let's see if I can find it back, or I might have lost it. Well, I mean, that torso there is like 15 to 20 bucks. Even damaged, it'll still sell. But where is that one torso I saw? 1 second. Let me find. Oh yeah, right there. That there is the Inquisitor torso, and there's a clone head, and is that another clone head there, and stuff like that. So the clone heads I sell for like $6-7 bucks each. The Inquisitor torso is like a $15 to $20 torso. So there is just good stuff in here. I mean, more Star Wars, some shoulder armor, those things are good. So for this one here, and I mean more Star Wars. I sell that Pillager for like 10 bucks, I think. And so in general, it's a pretty decent lot. It's nothing extremely good, nothing extremely bad or anything like that, just pretty solid. So this one here, I got it for $74 American plus $8 on shipping. So that there is, 74 plus 8 is 82, so 82 USD to CAD. I forgot it's just 82. Okay, so 111, so just over $2 per minifigure, which is not bad at all considering it's a lot of decent stuff. And I mean, even for basic minifigures, like I saw him for like $8 or $9, and then some olive green torso, can't go wrong with that, and a clone head, that's like $2. I think that's some Marvel torso and legs there, and that one there, I can't tell what, I'm 90% sure that face or head is not real Lego, but who knows. Then there's a Carnage torso, Star Wars Hoth Rubble, just the pocket tan torso and legs always sell well, Pirate torso, Penguin head, and stuff like that. So it's, and Luke torso and stuff like that. So overall, it's a pretty solid one. Oh yeah, and then a Shadow Trooper, that's like 10-12 bucks. Indiana Jones open shirt, I just sold that minifigure for 27.5 bucks. The only other difficult to get part is his head, but that one I can usually get for like $5 or so. And there's just some decent stuff in here. If only the purple helmet's going to be in here somewhere, that would be a good bonus and stuff like that. But can't complain. So this one here for 111 Canadian, and I've got most of the funds in my PayPal balance are in American right now, so that will help lower on import costs and stuff like that. And then I can test out winning an auction and paying with the shipping forwarding address, because I've done purchases, but with auctions it's always just a little bit sketchy whenever I buy something now on ebay.com, because it says there's a problem with one of your items. To complete it, you need to update your shipping address. So then I just click go to checkout and then enter in my new address, and it does work out. So won that. And I just realized while editing the vlog, well, I mean, I was editing the vlog and then it just crashed part way through, so I had to restart it. But since I had already watched it, I knew what clips to remove, what clips to rotate and stuff like that, so I just updated that. And because then it just randomly had me sign in again, and then it just lost all the progress, but at least all the clips were in order, so that was good. And so yeah, I realized while doing that I said I wasn't going to be listing more minifigure parts first. I was first going to be catching up on some regular parts, but I didn't realize that until all of these heads were already sorted, and I just sorted them by pattern and stuff like that now. So I'm going to probably finish listing these ones and then get ahead to some of the other bricks there and stuff like that. But then I'll test place this order, and then I'll check right back in and just see how it goes real quick. So then just that quick check-in, just need to confirm there isn't any details here. Just need to keep it, oh, okay. So it does look like I need to keep it to the side here. The order did go through now. I've paid, and eBay always takes a little bit to process. So $82 on minifigures, and I just realized it's actually the same seller as the other one. Oh wait, no, is that the same one? Oh, okay, it weirdly, okay, for some reason it shows it twice right here, and then I don't want to show the order number. I don't know if that's sensitive or not. And then it shows it there from the same one, but that's fine, I guess. And then I can see the other ones, the other one that I won from America. And let's actually check the tracking on that. So that one there, it's already, just don't want to show any details. There we go. It's already at the post office somewhere, so I guess it's pretty fast shipping in the States, so that's good. And yeah, hopefully I should start being able to receive some of these orders in the mail sooner than later, so that's exciting. I almost forgot to say the Canada one has now finally been shipped. Pretty much like 5 minutes after I recorded the clip saying that the Canada one for the minifigure lots, the 5-pound one, hadn't been shipped. All of a sudden I got an email saying that it was shipped, so that was nice. And so yeah, now I'm just getting back to work on listing some of these guys here. It's now 7:55, and I finally finished with all of the heads from over here now, so I can put the empty thing away. And still got the CRA thing. Finally got to contacting them, and then they said that it was voicemail, so we couldn't actually do any of that today. So that was unfortunate, but almost nice, because then I didn't have to deal with the CRA today. So then I'm going to set that aside over there. And now list. I'm going to take a bit of a break from minifigure parts, because it's good to get a bit of variety, so that I don't get brain numb just looking at the same things over and over and over again. So then I'm going to go with these things here for now. I might start with some of these, because these are a bit older, and then tackle these. There's like 3 different types of this thing, so I am going to make sure to keep the stacks separated, because they were already separated and stuff like that. So then one stack is one variation and stuff like that. So yeah, then I'm going to work on this stuff here now. Just finished all of the stuff that I set on the side over here, except for that one, oh, let's focus, yeah, that one stack of containers over there. So yeah, this here is the garbage from what I checked for damage, and so that goes in there. And so I didn't do that stack there, because then I had all of the number 5 Technic parts, as you can see here. Let's get that to focus there. The number 5 there, and then those ones are like the number 4 or 3, or there's one of the other numbers. There are 6 different numbers, so I just don't want to risk mixing any of those up. And also, since the Canadian Lego lot has now shipped, I do want to quickly finish listing what's in these 2 drawers here. And so now I'm going to take a break and list the SpongeBob drawer. So if anyone wanted a better look, this is what was in the SpongeBob drawer. I've got some Squidwards, SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, no idea who that is, and Patrick. I've never actually watched the show, but I've seen enough media to know who they are, except I don't know who those guys are. I think they're like the gas station people, or maybe just customers at the Mr. Krabs thing or something. And this here is, I want to say Larry, but I don't think it's Larry, but it's the snail thing. Gary? Yeah, I think it's Gary. And this is the Flying Dutchman's headgear. And so yeah, what do you think the odds are that I won't be able to have a single good condition version of any of the Mr. Krabs minifigures, or even Squidward minifigures, because they're just old SpongeBob in never good condition? Like, let's just take a look at this one. The eye there is all messed up on this one. And this one here seems to be in relatively good condition, but I couldn't list it on eBay. It's got wear there and stuff like that. Then we've got this one, some wear there. This one, it's got bad wear on the eyes. This one might be in good condition, or the eyes are lopsided, so probably not that either. But I can still list all the parts on Bricklink and just make sure I mention all the damage. So those Mr. Krabs torsos, there was absolutely none of them that were in the exact same condition, so I had to list every single torso individually. So I ended up having 6 different lots for sale of his torso. And so that's them right there if you're curious about any of the conditions on them. One was this one here. Both arms are cracked and a bit loose. This one arm was cracked. This one has heavy scratching and the back was cracked. This one has minor / medium damage and wear. This one was in good condition. This one here was cracked on the front of the torso in 2 places. One side of the torso is cracked, and then there's a medium-sized black mark on the back. So who knows? And I'll get to listing now. It's now about 10:30, and I just finished listing all of the SpongeBob parts. And so then there's the garbage there now container. So these drawers are now full, and overall good progress. And so now I am on the final drawer that has been on the list of stuff I need to process for a very long time. This drawer's been overflowing for, I don't even know how long at this point. I mean, this drawer is going to be close to being overflowing soon, but not quite yet. I mean, Harry Potter technically is. The drawer can't really open properly, but it's still able to close, so that's good enough for me for now. So 1 second while I open up this bag. Alright, and this is what's left of the Ninjago, even after I already did some removal stuff, because I ended up actually creating a drawer over here for Stone Army minifigures, and that's getting a little bit full as well. So yeah, then I'm going to just work on some of this and possibly create more drawers. Like, for example, I might make one for Nindroids and put all those in one drawer. Actually, I think I will go ahead and do that. And just so that I don't forget, I'll quickly grab the label maker. And then, because I've still got drawers that are empty, like I've got 2, 4, I mean, well, some of these have stuff in it, but it's nothing that needs to stay in there. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I've got 22 empty drawers left. So in general, for some of the drawers, like I did with Star Wars with all of these ones here, and possibly will do with like things like Space Police and stuff like that, then I will try to just add more drawers. And I already did it also with some more of the Ninjago stuff over here for Jay, Zane, Cole, Kai, Wu, /Nia, Lloyd Garmadon. So I'll probably add it to this drawer right here. And then I also might add one for like serpents and stuff like that. And then just put all the snake ones in there. And then, yeah, just see if there's anything else that needs to go anywhere. I can't remember if this is a Garmadon part or a Stone Warrior part. So don't know about that. And so yeah, then I'm going to just work on some of this stuff now. And just try to get as much of it listed or put into new drawers as I can. So I just remembered now that there's something I wanted to do a long time ago that I just never really thought of now, until now, because now I've got it sorted, not sorted out. Well, yeah, sorted out, so I have a shipping forwarding address in the States, so I can actually buy more minifigure lots and stuff like that. And so then what I can do is then, since I really don't play the Xbox anymore, and I was planning to bring up or get another Xbox from my room eventually. If I eventually just bring this upstairs so that it's not in the way here, then what I could do is I could get a whole bunch more of these small drawer units and just build them up a whole bunch. You can kind of see my reflection there, but a whole bunch, so it's like 2 or 3 layers taller, and then what I can do is I can have better subsorting for everything. So for example, instead of just, I know I might have just previously talked a little bit about this in the previous vlog, but here's a slightly better explanation. So currently I have Star Wars unnamed, but what I would do is I would have one drawer for Star Wars Other, which would probably be a larger drawer. Then I would have one for Sith/Jedi Other. Then I would have one for Anakin/Vader, which I think it's Anakin who turns into Vader. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched the movies. And I don't think I've even watched them all. And then I would have one for like, well, I've got like one for Rebels, one for Clones, one for Hoth. Just for the larger subsorts and like Super Battle Droid, Commando Droid, and then I would just have like half a unit or even a full unit for each theme and stuff like that, and then I could just have it so that everything is subsorted like that, so it would just be a lot easier to access. And then every time a drawer gets full and stuff like that, then I can go ahead and list the stuff in there. And because I'm doing a similar thing with Ninjago right now, and then for like ones that, for example, I might end up putting the Shulkin into a large drawer if that is something I did, and just make it so it's more sorted exactly as needed, so I can find parts a lot better for eBay and everything like that. And so yeah, now I might not even have to list the Ninjago drawer because I am subsorting it, and I do have a couple more. Like, I honestly will probably use most of the drawers there possibly for getting this all sorted, and I might move the Stone Army one from there to over here just to keep it all in the same area. And so yeah, then that's what I'm going to work on slowly, like just work on this part now. I can't actually get all the stuff because I don't have a need for it yet, but hopefully in the future, probably a very distant future, that is just a setup or something that I could use. I've now finished the subsort for Ninjago, and so now we can just do a quick test fit over here. So that one can close nicely now. And then I'm going to just bring over the drawers to over here. And then I'm going to just put them in no real specific order. I'll do Nindroid first, then Stone Warrior, then Snakes, then Ghost Warriors, and then Shulkin. Although I don't think, well, it might, and it might seem like I'm just forcing it into the drawer, which I am, but I do that for many drawers, and it's a pain to get the drawers out, but as long as it closes, it's fine. At least that's what I tell myself, even though it probably isn't. And so now I can just put these drawers back up here. I can put this here so I don't forget, because I should probably do a similar thing for some other drawers sooner than later. And yeah, then I'm gonna put these drawers away, and then yeah, have like a 5-minute break before I go upstairs. Sadly, my Canada parcel isn't expected until next week, but who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll show up on Friday. But today's Wednesday, and it still is only shipping information submitted by seller, so it's not actually shipped yet, so probably not till next week, unfortunately. I don't think I've showed my cool new yogurt bowl yet. It's got a penguin on it. Sold 3 hockey cards again. Let's see if I can remember. It was $179, which is over here. This one was like $6 or so. Then there was 70, I believe. Yep. And there's 70, and I'm gonna pause, and then I'll be right back, and I'll see what the other one. Actually, was it 81? I don't think so, but I'll check. No, it wasn't. Okay, so I'm gonna pause, and I'll be right back as soon as I check what number it was. It was actually 83, so I was really close to it. Here it is. So then, yeah, this one here, let's put it over here. So this one was $12. This one was $4.75, and this one was $6.75. So that is 3 more cards sold. Just sold 1 more hockey card again, actually. My sweater got caught on the broken air fryer. Here's card 69, so that is right here. So that one there is like $2.75 for that one. And so that's all the hockey cards sold now. This one was the same one who bought the other big man on ice one. So I'm going to send the shipping refund on this for $1.25 back. And yeah, 4 cards sold. Okay, so I think that the first thing that I'm going to do today is first take a better look at some of the stuff here. So what I'm thinking is I should probably first choose which drawer I want to work on making smaller, like more consolidated like I did with Ninjago next. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing space next because I have this drawer for space. Then I've got this drawer here with a whole bunch of space. Let me just get it out real quick. So this has a whole bunch of space parts in it. I've got this drawer, which has a whole bunch of space. I've got this drawer here. Let me see if I can open it. I don't know if I can. Let me put this here. I might even have parts that I need to rebuild figures in some of these drawers, but I just can't open these drawers because I fill them so full and stuff like that. Like almost certainly I've got parts that I need in some of these. So let me just set this here, see if I can open this. Here's an ogle. I don't even know if that's space. I don't think it is. Oh, one of them fell into here, so I'll pick that up. Okay, so then I'll put this into here. So I've got these. Put this back into here. I mean, it's not really that sorted because there's Techno Droid in here, or Tech Droid or something, I can't remember, in there. And then I also, now that one's the MISC. This one here, there's not really anything for. This can probably be mixed with these. Then I've got more space in this drawer. So then what I'll do is I'll combine this with this. I have no idea why I'm buying just some random parts and putting them in a drawer. I don't really have a need for them, but it's just cool parts. I'm like, why not just buy some? So there they are. I might move these. I mean, I'll probably keep this one here. I might keep this one here. I'm not sure. Oh, here's a pair of legs right here. And those are from Jay. I know his drawer used to be completely filled. So I've got these ones here, and I wouldn't be surprised if I've got a couple other drawers somewhere else that are also quite full. So then what I'm probably going to do now... oh, wait. Exoforce. Okay, I guess I just never named this drawer then. So yeah, then I'm just going to work on trying to fill up every drawer that I have here. And yeah, just work on this now. Just try and make it better. Because, I mean, what's the difference between Space Police, Space, and UFO? Like, I kind of just was like, okay, it's space. This drawer's full, I'll put it in this drawer. Oh, this drawer's full, I'll put it in this drawer. This drawer's full, I'll put it in this drawer. And then I end up starting to use another drawer here and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just going to work on some of this. And then I'm thinking I might be moving the orders of some stuff around a little bit. I'm not sure though, but I'll work on some of this and then I'll check back in once I'm done. Poker time. So a quick sneak peek at this and a quick update. The CRA thing was actually fixed in like a 3-minute phone call, so all is good there. Okay, so at least, oh, there we go. Let's get that to focus. At least I was able to finally figure out what the UFO category was for, and it is for the tech droids. So now I can make sure that I do keep this drawer, and so then I can put all of the tech droids, which are these guys right here, which I probably actually need these rebuilt on eBay anyways, so those go in there. And then looking at this, it's also these guys here. So then I also need to include these guys here. One second, let me get this to focus in the center again. There we go. So yeah, then I can include these guys in that drawer as well. And so yeah, this here is from the blue tech droid, which we can see here as the example. And so then I've got the one created for Spyrus now. So then after that, I'm just going to create one for other space, and then that should be done now. So I've now finished setting up the different drawers. So we have Space Police, and then Galaxy Squad, Alien Conquest, Classic Space, Mars Mission, Life on Mars, Blacktron and Mtron, UFO, Spyrus, other space, and then I made one for Alpha Team because it turned out I had a whole bunch of that mixed in there. I don't think I've got another drawer for those somewhere. So now I'm going to put these drawers back here, although looking at the different options, I don't think I'm going to have enough room here, so I'm going to probably have to move this to the side over there. And then I'm going to have to move everything down one based off of how many drawers are here, because there's 4 drawers there and there's 3 spots there. Actually, no, wait, it might be the other way around. That I might, yeah, it might be the other way around then. Okay, so I'm just going to put these drawers away and then I'll check in. So I've now got it set up here. So I did end up just putting the Life on Mars and the Alpha Team on the bottom, since those there are on this here, it's mostly just these guys here. And so it's not necessarily standard space minifigures. I mean, I guess the same applies to Mars Mission to some extent, although that one does have a lot more figures in it. And I mean, it might be some on Life on Mars. I can't remember. Actually, one second. I'm just going to set the camera down. Life on Mars. All right, and minifigures. Okay, so there is a few minifigures in there at the top here, but in general, most of them are these ones, and so probably with these ones here, I'd probably mix up half of them anyways and put them in the other space, because I wouldn't recognize them as being from Mars Mission, or Life on Mars, I mean. And so that's there now, and so now I'm going to take the UFO droid, or not droid, UFO drawer out, and then I'm just going to see if I can rebuild any of these, because I'm just opening up eBay real quick, and then I'm going to see, I might not even have the listings active anymore. Yeah, I don't see the listings anymore because it's been such a long time. Let's see if I can type in blue. Yeah, oh wait, here's one. And let me try red. Just don't want to show anything, so I'm just keeping the camera down for a minute. I'll open this to see if I can rebuild that. One I already did. Okay, so I'll exit that one. And here's the other one. Okay, so neither of them are listed right now for the blue and red droids. So then I'm going to now see if I can rebuild them, because as you may be able to see, I've got a lot of red faces, blue faces, and torsos and legs for both of them. So just a quick update on the stuff. I ended up just grabbing some different minifigures that I thought I might have parts for now that I've got everything better sorted. So I got 3 minifigures relisted that are already for sale. 2 more relisted that since it's been over 3 months, the listings are no longer up, so new listings have to be made. And then I got these ones here, which I wasn't sure if I had parts for. This one here, I was able to find his legs, and I think there might have been, oh yeah, like with him, I was able to find his torso and legs and stuff like that. And there might be 1 or 2 more examples of that in there. So these ones here, they still are incomplete, so I just put those on the side, and 2 or 3 of them actually had parts that were no longer on my wanted list and I didn't have, so I re-added those, so that's all good now. And so now I'm going to get to rebuilding the sold eBay minifigures. Just finished rebuilding the minifigures, so I was able to rebuild 2 from the stack, and then the rest are over here now. And so yeah, I'm going to be taking a break for supper now, and then after that I'm going to put these away and then start listing more Lego. So I'm now going to work on some of these white torsos here, and this container has been sitting on the side for a very long time, so I genuinely would not be surprised if I see a spider or 2. So for good luck, I'm going to dump it out while recording, just because it seems like I find spiders less often. I still find them while recording, but less often so. So let's dump this out. Do we see any here? Not seeing any. Usually they're dead when they're in a container for this long. Just confirm this container is empty. Move these around a little bit. Not seeing any spiders. This could for once be a spider-free container. Now that would be an exciting one. It might actually be. Well, there's still probably at least like a 50% chance I'm going to encounter a spider while I'm working on this. And if I do, I'll probably pick up the camera then, but that's done. And so yeah, this will probably take a while. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my other white torso drawer and dump it in there just as I go through it, because why not? And then I'll put this drawer away. I've got the cart here because I have to pull orders tonight, but sales were slow for the past week or so. So then there's not too much to pull, so I've got more time to list, so that's good. And so yeah, if I can get this stuff listed, then I'm going to see if I can get these ones listed as well. These need to be sorted a little bit, so I'll just set those there. This stuff needs to be sorted. This stuff here is sorted and ready to list, so I'm just going to move this over here like that. Those containers are equally as likely to have spiders in them as well, so yeah, I guess we'll see how far we can get. But I'm also going to quickly just grab a couple more drawers. So then let's just go here. I think, oh yeah, right here is where the drawers stop getting used. So these ones here are full. I'll leave that one for now. That one's good. That one's good. This one's got some weird bulky items in it, so I'll leave that. And I'll take that, and I'll take that. So then I'll work with these 5 additional drawers here. Making good progress on the white torsos. A lot of them are damaged as expected, because specifically white torsos get discolored really easily and have just lots of scratches and stuff like that. Excuse me. But then there is lots listed as well. Still lots to go, but it's now 10:10 p.m. so I am going to start pulling orders. So the 5 pounds of Lego from Canada has now been received by Canada Post, and so I'm hoping that it all goes well and don't accidentally have something delivered by Canada Post that's never actually delivered again. But this one has signature delivery, so normally I would just get out of that as soon as I can with the thing with online signature removal and stuff like that. But considering it's Canada Post, I'm gonna stick with it. And so yeah, that should be here by the 28th, which is 5 days from now, so that's a Tuesday, so that'll probably won't be here till next week, but that's fine, I guess. My throat's been a little bit sore because I've been talking so much, so because I plan to do an unboxing video for that. So as long as it doesn't arrive this week, then hopefully I'll have a little bit of a rest with talking, so that I should be able to talk for the video. So then I got the one package in the mail. This here is the one that was about, let me just get it right here, 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to show any other information, but this one here, if it'll focus, was 314 American. This is the one that had the Captain Rex in it and stuff like that. So this here is going to be opened on video, although I'm a bit concerned because I wasn't charged customs for it, and Canada Post charges customs for literally everything pretty much. That's over like 30 or 40 bucks, so I'm probably going to be receiving a bill in the mail for it sooner than later. So yeah, I'm just quickly clearing this table, and I'll just put this away for 16. That's some torsos I was able to get listed yesterday. I put the rest that were on the table here into some containers over there. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get like that light from over there, and then use my phone stand thing from here and try to get a nice setup for recording the video, and just see how good of a setup I can do, because yeah, I'm going to record this video, then I have to ship out orders. I have to grab one more minifigure. It is probably in this column. I think I might as well actually grab it right now before I forget. It is the one cowboy, the Colonel Army one, the blue guy. Let's see. I think it's in this one. It might be in, could I have put it in Castle? I mean, it's entirely possible. Let's see, where is it? Let's change hands. Okay. Not there. No. No. Not there. There's one that was listed not too long ago. Millie Earhart, Baron von Baron, that guy. Ah, there we go. The Cavalry Colonel, so that one sold there. That one was 25 bucks plus shipping, and that one went to the States, so they ended up paying like 30-something for it. So yeah, now I'm just going to try to get up a setup here, and then before I start recording that video, then I'm going to just show what the setup will look like. So then I just finished the video of opening the package, and so it was at the $314 American is what I paid for all of this. And I mean, that is a little bit high, but at this rate, I'm starting to think $2 per minifigure is the new normal for bulk lots. And there's a little bit of city mixed in here and stuff like that, but there's quite a decent amount of Forestman, Star Wars, and stuff like that. So although these two minifigures here, which were two of the more valuable ones, are fake. Unfortunately, the Captain Rex was fake. I mean, that's not really that big of a surprise. I was expecting that to some extent. But even with that, it still should be able to get a good return on this, because there's just a lot of themed stuff, a lot of great stuff, and yeah, can't go wrong with that. And then the two keychains. This one here, he has bite marks all over the legs, although his torso is weirdly in really good condition. And this one here, his legs also have bite marks, although I think his torso was also in somewhat decent condition. Can't remember. But yeah, then, wait, is that spear that spear has some bite marks on it. But yeah, this video is recorded now, so I'm going to see how long that takes to upload to the cloud, and I guess I should start packing orders now. Yoga time. So yeah, I'm now going to quickly just pack up all the orders. I need to make sure I get 3 envelopes from over here real quick, and so I'm just gonna grab these 3 envelopes. 1 second. Oh, that didn't work out too well. Just grabbing 3 envelopes there, and then I'm going to pack up orders, and then I'm going to start processing this. There was a decent amount of minifigures I actually needed for rebuilding and stuff like that. Like, here is the one doctor here and stuff like that. I just sold them like literally the other shipping day, so I can work on that, rebuild a whole bunch of those, and start getting some of that stuff listed. And so yeah, I'll just get to packing and try and ship everything out as soon as I can. So the image is now being uploaded to iCloud. So, not image, video. I can't remember. Did I say image? So now I am going to download it from iCloud. This is the fastest way I've been able to find to get stuff from my phone to my computer. So I'm going to download that. Since it's just one take, I'm going to see if I can rotate the image without using Clipchamp, because with Clipchamp, then I would have to reprocess the video, and it lowers the quality down to 1080p. So I'm going to see if I can rotate it somehow, and then just upload that directly to YouTube. Or I wonder if I can even rotate it in YouTube. So, well, probably not. They have like a very minor editor built in to like blur out license plates and stuff like that. So probably nothing that would really be useful. So yeah, then I'll just quickly process these 2 cards from eBay that sold, and then start processing all of this stuff here. So checking the weight on this here is about 1.5 pounds, excluding the Luigi minifigure. And so this here is 150 minifigures. So this, I should be getting about 3 times this amount from the one store in Canada. So that's going to be a nice one. And so yeah, can't wait. I've never actually made a video thumbnail before, and I just thought I would try, because every single video from my childhood is a red circle with a text thing and a shape. Okay. Oh, phone's ringing. It's been ringing a couple times. So then where did that go? I feel like there's a line somewhere. Let's increase its size. No, I have no idea where that went. Background, no, shapes. Okay. I feel like I'm not seeing it. Oh, right here. So if I put that there, and then go shapes, I have to make the traditional thumbnail used in every single video from my childhood. I guess this is a triangle, so I technically don't need it to point in any specific way. But if I put this like this, and put that like that, and then this like this, is this really how they made thumbnails for all the videos I used to watch when I was a kid? Let's straighten that out. There we go. So, Captain Rex. I mean, he was in the lot, so it's technically not clickbait. Why not? This is the very first thumbnail I've actually put editing into, so this is probably the cringiest thumbnail ever, but gotta match that red up a little bit more. The question is, will this, okay, download JPEG. I think that'll work, potentially. I have no idea what's happening. Did it download? I think it is. Yep, downloaded. Okay, so now I'm going to open it up into the photo resizer and browse, select the image. Oh, this is too funny. Captain Rex? And then so for here, the max size for thumbnails is what again? I know it's here, size and resolution, 1280 by 720. So resize, let's see, this 1280, I think I'll still need to change it, yeah, to 720. So resize to 720, apply, save. Although I wonder if I could make it more full screen, if you know what I mean. So if I actually go crop and then I select a wider image like this here, and then I click apply, then I can resize this to 1280 maybe. All right, so not quite, I think. Resize, let's crop it again and see if we can just make it so, well, no, I don't think it's really possible to do any of that. Let's, okay, so yeah, this here affects that side, size. Okay, so then I'll just go here and change this back to 720. And it's something I haven't figured out yet. It's probably a super simple thing to be able to get that proper like that and stuff, but who knows. So now I've got that done. This is in the hulls. No, it's not made for kids. Next, import from latest video. I know I set something up at the very beginning, and every time I just click that again. And then next, and next. Make it private until it's fully done. Click save. Then go to content. And wait, is it already loaded in HD and everything? Oh, wow. Might be. So then I guess I'll open up the video. And just got this. Only showing in standard definition, 720p. It's not loading in HD. So is this maybe change it so it can't with whatever sketchy video editor I used? Yeah, it's not attempting to load it in HD or anything. Huh, I guess I'll just have to go through Clipchamp then and then re-upload that, but who knows, it'll be interesting. So I just quickly edited it on Clipchamp. It didn't take that long at all since there's such a simple video. And so now, just to prevent any issues while the new one is still pending, I'm going to delete the old one. So understand, make sure I have only the correct one selected. All right, so yeah, I'm deleting this previous one. It's always a bit sketchy when it says deleting videos when it's only one video selected, but then that should be good there. And so then hopefully that won't take too long to upload, and in the meantime I should probably start on processing this stuff. I think I also managed to fix the thing, so it should be the right size. And looking, oh, yep, I can leave that. Okay, I can keep the browser tab open. I don't want to accidentally mess anything up there. So 1 second, just gonna get this. Okay. So then I'm going to just confirm. I think I actually got it. I'm not sure. Did I get it so that it's... Yeah, I don't think there's any bars on the side with this one. Let me check a normal video, like right here. Oh, there isn't any bars on the side for that one either. Well, this one there is, but that's... Oh yeah, because a lot of these ones here are ones that are just a clip taken from the video. But my old thumbnails, when I used to actually take photos and stuff like that, they have the black bars on the side. So that is something that is not on this one, which is one that I edited. So that is, I think, a first. So yeah, now it's time to get to work on this and see how many minifigures I can rebuild. Finally got a new battery for my mouse. It's just been my mouse has been working weirdly for a while now, and I have, okay, here's the mouse. For some reason I didn't see the mouse. I only saw this. I was like, where'd the mouse go? But the mouse has been on and off with its functionality lately, just stopping, starting, and stuff like that. So hopefully this should fix it. Looks like the video is now processed. So just before I make it public, I'm going to open up the video and just confirm it's HD. Yep, it's HD. And confirm like the audio isn't like whack. I'll put it here so you can hear it a little bit better because the speakers are there and there. Oh, well, it's lagging, but I think that's just because I have a whole bunch of tabs open and stuff. I hope. And so then I'll just skim through this.
And the Zombie Bride was an exclusive minifigure in this,
oh, it's
so
not.
Never go wrong with that.
There we go. Let's increase that quality. YouTube's just laggy right now for some reason. I have no idea what's going on with YouTube. I should have probably clicked find out why. But it's too late for that now. Let's refresh this, see if that helps.
Although I will check that later.
It's not loading the quality. I'm assuming that's just on my end though. I'm gonna quickly just do a speed test. And see what it is. It's weirdly formatted on the left side instead of the center. Yeah, it's struggling right now. Oh man, normally it's like 200 or 300, so something's wrong with our internet right now. So net crawler internet. We don't have net crawler internet. We're through Roger. Oh,
then we've
it's loading.
The Zombie Bride.
And then it froze.
So the Zombie
Oh,
Bride
it's going. Well, I mean, it's probably just on my end. So just gonna exit this, go back to here and make this public, publish, and see how much hate the video gets for having a thumbnail using some classic stuff such as the red circle. Oh man, those things, they're so crazy back in the day. Literally every single video that you could find on YouTube had that, it seemed like. So I just had to do that for the fun of it. I'm not sure if I'll continue doing it. If there's a whole bunch of people in the comments saying that they don't like it or something like that, I might not. But if the video does pretty well, I might. But then just for reference, haul. I've got 3 videos here. Search that up. Why did it, what? Haul. If I click this, 3 videos. I can't search it up apparently. But I got 3 videos. This one here, which was just posted, and then there is also 2 others. Actually, if I go to playlists, we can see for hauls right here, and then we've got 3 videos. Well, the other one isn't on the playlist yet for some reason, but it's showing that there's 3 here. So who knows? But then the first one's at 8.7 thousand views and the other one's at 1.3 thousand views. So then I'm just curious how this one will do in comparison to those with this as the thumbnail. Well, that was a sale I was kind of expecting, if I'm being honest, but just never really expected, if you know what I mean. So just sold all of those for 175 bucks. I mean, 38. Actually, I'm just gonna do the math. I know it get a lot less like this. 78. Actually, not 78. Why did I say 78? It was 38. 38 times. I was getting, well, after fees. Bricklink, there's a lot less fees, so I'll just say if I. Whoops. Let's get that to focus. Why can't we get that to focus? There we go. After fees. So on eBay, on average, I'd say, I don't know, it's probably $14. So I would have gotten about 532, including the other pieces that I had to remove from my inventory, which was a head that's for $1. So if I do minus 38, and then I have a whole bunch of legs, which were about $3 a piece. So let's subtract that as well. So $3 times 30, so minus 3 times 30, $90. And then there's also the air tanks, which are about $1 or so, so minus 38 from that. And so that's about it. So if we do the math there, I would have gotten about $366 over a long period of time, selling just the parts, and as opposed to getting the $175-ish now for most of the parts, so it's less or so. I probably should have increased the prices as he was selling a whole bunch, and surprisingly, well, not really that surprisingly, but I was quickly looking, and a whole bunch of the torsos and stuff like that are quite difficult to get. Now, I looked a couple times, and these torsos were available by the thousands. Or is it maybe the minifigures still? If it's just, excuse me, the minifigures, but no, even those are starting to sell a whole bunch. Yeah, this has been a massive buying up of the market of these guys. So that's interesting. I'm fine with it though. I got the money. I sold it what I have it listed for. I'm not going to complain. And I should be able to see if I can buy some more minifigure lots now. Actually, I should probably save that to pay for import costs on some of the packages I'm getting. So I did a pro gamer move, as they like to call it. I sold these torsos and I was like, well, what if I really want to still have these parts? So what I did is I just bought more and more. And so now I have 63 torsos on the way. I just need to buy arms and hands for them, which I'm doing right now as well. And then I'm also going to buy some headgear. And then I'm just going to confirm air tanks aren't too difficult to get. I've already raised the price of mine so that they are unlikely to sell. And yeah, so I'm going to get all of the torsos back. And that I should be able to have that minifigure for, how many was it again? 63 more minifigures that I should be able to sell, because I've already sold 16 of him in the past month or two. So I mean, that's probably not going to last that long, but every time it sells I raise the price, which means less people buy, meaning it takes longer to sell. So yeah, hopefully it works out. I'm no expert, but I don't think this is how it's supposed to work. Don't you need like special scanning things? I'm just tapping it on my desk and I'm getting coins, and then if I put my hand here, it says it's fire. So he just sounds like he's dying. I never get coins, and I have no idea what this is. What here? Apparently I get coins from this as well. About this. And this, yep. What if I say over water? This one is just over nothing. This one, nothing. Ooh, I wonder if someone could use this to see upcoming Lego sets or something like that based off of patterns they read, because I have no idea what that is. So that's red. Sand blue, nothing. Light bluish gray, nothing. Reddish brown, well, there's a bit of water in there. Yellowed capes, no. Dark brown, it's not seeing anything. Dark blue is water. Dark bluish gray, dark brown, red, black. Trees, I guess. White, nothing. Pink. Wait, okay, that's that one again. It doesn't like fire. Huh, this is interesting, I guess. Well, I think it's safe to say this thing is in working order, I guess. So I'll list it. But yeah, these guys are still worth a decent amount of money. So $26 or so, can't complain. Although it's missing its packing dimension, so I should add that first. I was wondering why the weight was almost 50 grams, and so then I was like, the Mario one's like 20 grams. I had looked it up, and so then eventually I went to the boxes like, did Lego really include batteries in these? They usually don't. And then so I did notice it did say batteries not included. So I've got my toolkit here. This thing has been useful so much since I got it, and so this here, either a plus or a minus. It looks like it's one of them that works with either. So then I'll just grab my toolkit right here, pop it open like that. Okay, and then let's see here. This middle one should work. Let's see if I can remove that. Let's test it out. Yep, that would work perfectly. So then I'll grab the screwdriver, and it's difficult with one hand. And then I'll put that in there, and I'll take off the back quickly. And then I removed the batteries, and so then I'll put it back on. And it's probably not necessary, but then I'll just screw the back on again, and then I'll weigh it like this. And so the old weight was 50 grams or 49.9 grams. It's now showing up at 28.7 grams. So it's always good to go a little bit higher instead of lower for the catalog. So what I like to do is we can see 28.7. So then I remove it, let it zero out, place it down again, 28.7, lift it up, let it zero out, and then 3 times consecutively if I get the same weight. Yep, 28.7. So then I'll lift that off, and so then we'll go with 28.7, and then I'll probably just first put the batteries back in, and then I'll take the measurements on the sides and for the height with this thing, and yeah, see what they are. Or at least I realized until I probably shouldn't put the batteries back in, because you're technically not supposed to ship batteries in the mail because that's dangerous. So I'll just put it with all the other batteries I removed from Lego and stuff like that. There's quite a few batteries. Some of these aren't from Lego and they're just from things like the label maker and stuff like that. But over time, you get a lot of batteries from Lego stuff. And so that's there. And so I've been putting minifigures that I need to create eBay listings for on the side. I've been able to rebuild a couple more that were sold out that I didn't have, like the listings that expired because I'd been so long since I last listed them. These are some other ones. And then I was able to relist this one right away. The torso had just a little bit of scratching on the silver part under the armor thing, but I did decide to still list it on eBay because eBay is more so if the item has minor damage or less, as opposed to Bricklink, I describe any damage. And since there's only a little bit of scratching on the chrome, and because that chrome, or silver I should say, is directly touching the armor, it gets scratched up basically as soon as you put it on or something. And so I just decided to leave that. So now I'm going to put this away here, and then I'm going to just put this here, close this up, and then put this away like that, then close this up, and so that is all done. Put this back here with a whole bunch of games that I don't know why I have, but I just don't want to get rid of. And so yeah, then back to work. I've gotten like one team part I just put in here, and I'm gonna probably just be putting all of the basic minifigures on the side here for now, and then I'll add them to the drawers as necessary. But I'm first going to tackle this, and then I have to do something similar that I'm doing with this for this. So now I have no idea why I started recording. I was just walking down the stairs and I took out my phone, and I think I just started recording from muscle memory or something. No idea. Well, let's see. I know I need this armor piece. If it's in good condition, I can use that. Except the only piece that I'm missing now for that minifigure is a black helmet. I'm just gonna confirm I don't have one in here. Nope, I don't have one in here. It's not that rare of a helmet. It's just a typical Ninjago helmet, but in black. And I could have rebuilt him, but not seeing that. So maybe I'll just leave this on the side and that'll be a different one I rebuild. No idea why I started recording, but this is the end of the clip then. Just finished the listing for the day. So it is now 10:26 p.m. and this week so far I've gotten 350 lots for sale, so I can't complain about that. This here is what's left to list from the lot that was in the mail today. Still lots left to go. That is from Unikitty stuff, I think. See just a few small piles over here, mostly just these two drawers. So what I'm going to do is quickly just click on store inventory, then go to missing my remarks, and nothing's missed remarks. So I'll put these two drawers away, and then let's take a quick look at the video, and it is at 57 views. It's been stable around there for a little while now. The haul videos in the past, it's usually not much for the first little while, but unlike vlogs, they usually tend to stick around for a little bit longer. But then the next one I do, I'm going to try absolutely nothing edited in the title and just a normal title, and just compare how that does in comparison to this one and see what I should do for future ones. So yeah, just wanted to give a quick update. I'm just getting to work for the day, and this container actually has to go back in here. I hope there's room. Well, there is. Perfect. That works, I guess. And, excuse me. Let's close that. All right. And, so, yeah, I guess this is the end of the vlog now. I genuinely have no idea if I recorded it yesterday or not, but I did win another auction on eBay. It was 40 bucks or so. So that had a Radagast. Unfortunately, didn't have the dark tan plume. And then it also had a Bane minifigure, and both of which I can get about $40 a piece for, give or take a little bit, on eBay in Canada, so that's good. And I'll probably, excuse me, sorry about that. I think I'll probably sell Radagast without the plume on eBay and just have that as a permanent thing, because this plume goes for like 70 bucks. Well, I think I sold it for 50 bucks last time, and it's up to like 60 or 70 bucks now. And yeah, it's the minifigure itself complete goes for like 70 or 80 bucks. And so yeah, it's just generally not worth it. So yeah, then I should be able to sell him and Bane and get all my money back. And although $40 Canadian is less than $40 American, it should be a decent return on that. And I thought I listed this minifigure. Oh no, this is a Tide Pilot thing or something. So then my goal is to edit the video today and also try and finish processing this stuff, because next week I will be getting a whole bunch more Lego again, so Lego minifigures in the mail again. So yeah, this is the end of the vlog, and thank you for watching if you got this far. Today is a Saturday, so hopefully the next vlog will be out on Wednesday.